In the first program, we looked at the use of English in a variety of informal settings, informal situations, like greetings, receiving people, offering suggestions, making simple comments. In this second program now, we are going to look at a number of questions, ways of asking questions, ways of answering questions, ways of responding to requests, and a variety of similar activities. My advice to you young viewers is, please keep on viewing all these programs, because these programs, they form one complete unified whole.
This is a nice place.
Yes. Let's have a drink, shall we?
That's a good idea.
Come on, folks. Let us sit in that corner.
Okay.
What about you, Kaveri? Would you like a cup of coffee or something?
No thanks. I don't like coffee.
How about some tea?
I don't like tea either.
Then how about a cool drink then?
I'd rather not. I've got a cold.
Okay, then would you like to have a glass of water?
Actually, I drink only boiled water. But on second thoughts, can I have a glass of hot chocolate, please?
Thank you. What about you, Anil?
I would love to have a cup of coffee.
Do you think the waiters will come and collect our order?
I don't see any waiters here. They all must be busy. I think we'll have to serve ourselves. I'll go to the counter and find out.
Shall I come with you?
No, just wait and watch.
Let's wait and watch. Look at him, Anil. I'm sure he's going to drop those cups.
No, I don't think so. He's balancing them quite well.
How was that?
That was great.
I thought you were going to drop these cups and get into trouble the very first day.
Did you? That's exactly what I thought too. I almost dropped them.
Well, it's getting late. Don't you think we should be going to our classes?
Yes, we should.
Okay, folks. Wish you all success.
Same to you. And thank you for your company. Thanks for the chocolate.
Most welcome. Let's go.
The focus of this unit is on question formation in English. Shall we first look at some questions asked and answered in the first 2 episodes? Oh, that itself is a question, isn't it? Now to the episodes.
Excuse me. Yeah. I think you've dropped a book. Does this belong to you?
May I have your attention, please?
What about you, Kaveri? Would you like a cup of coffee or something?
No thanks.
Okay, then would you like to have a glass of water?
Do you think the waiters will come and collect our order?
Shall I come with you?
Did you notice something? To all these questions, You could give a one-word answer, either yes or no. Such questions are called yes-no questions. There are two types of questions in English, the yes-no questions and question-word questions. The yes-no questions are intended to elicit the response yes or no. The question-word questions are intended to elicit specific information about place, people or things. For instance, if someone asks you, "Is Ravi your brother?" you either say, "Yes, he is," or "No, he isn't." Whereas, if someone asks you, "Where are you going?" specific answer is expected of you. Perhaps you would say, "I'm going to Delhi." Please remember, the word order is the most important thing in question formation. Now, let's look at the structure of yes-no questions. In the yes-no questions, the auxiliary verb is placed before the subject. Look at these examples. Mary is your sister. Is Mary your sister? He's waiting for a bus. Is he waiting for a bus? Bill would like to come. Would Bill like to come? The yes-no questions are also formed with do, does or did. Do you happen to know where the Silver Jubilee Hall is? Does this belong to you? Did you watch the first episode? Shall we examine some question-word questions now? Please watch this piece of dialogue between two friends, Sweta and Preeti. Also observe how question-word questions are being framed here.
Hello Shweta, when did you come back from Bangalore?
I came back last evening. So, how have you been?
Very well, thank you. How was your trip?
It was wonderful. I enjoyed myself thoroughly.
What was the weather like?
It was very pleasant.
Oh, you lucky girl. It was very warm over here. So tell me, where did you stay in Bangalore?
I stayed at my aunt's place in Malleshwaram.
And did you go sightseeing?
Yes, we went on a guided tour.
What places did you see?
Well, we saw the historic assembly building, the Cubbon Park, roses in the Lal Bagh, and of course the famous commercial street.
Did you do any shopping? What did you buy?
Well, I did some shopping. I bought gifts for my brother and sister, some books for myself. By the way, I've got something for you.
Really? What is it? Thank you.
Have you observed the use of question words in that conversation? Who, whom, whose, what, which, when, where, why and how are called question words. Now, let us look at the word order in question word questions. In the question word questions, generally, the auxiliary verb is placed before the subject. Where is Sweta going for a holiday? What are you reading, Preeti? When will you leave for Bangalore? Again, question word questions are also formed with do, does or did. Let us now go back to some of the questions asked in that piece of conversation we have just watched.
Hello Shweta, when did you come back from Bangalore? So tell me, where did you stay in Bangalore? And did you go sightseeing?
Yes, we went on a guided tour.
What places did you see? Did you do any shopping? What did you buy?
Well, I did some shopping.
Let's look at some more examples. Who won the match? What happened to you last night? Which bus goes to Secunderabad? In these questions, the question words who, what which are used as subject. Somebody won the match. Who won the match? Something happened last night. What happened last night? As we have seen in this episode, we usually make questions by changing the word order. More about questions and question tags in the next episode.
So we have just viewed our second program. It was really a very, very interesting program. And the main focus in this program was on question formation. In English, we have two types of questions. They are called yes-no questions and information-seeking questions. In yes-no questions, you are free to say either yes or no in response. Like, are you coming this evening? And you are free to say, yes, of course I'm coming. No, I'm terribly sorry, I can't come this evening. But the main language point that you have to remember is that in yes-no questions in English, the first helping verb is placed in front of the question. Are you coming this evening? So are and you, and then coming, and then this evening. Are comes right in the front of this sentence. The second type of question is called WH question because it begins with a WH word like who, what, when, where, why, how, and similar words which begin with WH. Here again, the focus is on WH plus the first helping verb plus the subject plus the main verb, and the other things come later. So you say, why is he late this afternoon? Is comes before he, and that makes it a WH kind of question. And the main idea about WH question is to seek some information, and you answer this question. He is coming this evening. He is coming tomorrow. Mr. John is coming this evening to our house, and a similar kind of activities. I do hope you have enjoyed our program so far. I do hope you have been able to capture some of the grammatical items of this language called English. If you have any suggestions to offer, please feel free to send your suggestions to EMRC, Central Institute of English and Foreign Languages, Hyderabad.